Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense will go to work first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Makes his man miss. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking downfield, it's Flagway. He's moving out of the pocket. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Back to the ground game on the left. Makes one man miss. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play balls at the 25. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Third down play from the gun. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Boise State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man downfield. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. He'll do it himself. Has the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground. He gets upfield. He's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. It's on target and complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at it, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Broncos had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run the option. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He'll keep it himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air. It's Lagway. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. To the ground to try to move the chains. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Now up by 7 points here in the second. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. And the Broncos want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's St. Clair. Pressure coming. Looking for a big gain. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. The Gators sending the offense back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They're going to run it. Hard running there. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Brad behind the line. It's Jackson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
A lot of room to the right. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Broncos. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Flagway. It's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They've got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense probably has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Wagner. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting into the ground.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Wilkins. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Quarterback on the keeper. And runs through another guy. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Still running at the 40. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, Gator! He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. The Broncos in the hurry-up.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. He'll pull it on the read. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Broncos will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's got some space. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Glagway. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The give from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
The Gators will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Fires toward the target. Got his man. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize.
Turning it on. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. The Broncos racing to the right in a hurry-up.
And you can tell they set up the screen action, but how about the ability to adjust, right? I see what the defense is giving me. You going to leave that open? Okay, I'm going to take it right now.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll do it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Can't get him to the ground. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Right back to the well. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. It's a draw. Makes a man miss. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Here's the handoff. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send up that offense. They go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, they'll run it. Shakes off the defender.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Gives it on the option. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Slides away. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses from Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Brown. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. The play action fake. Got it in the middle, it's Wagner. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wagner. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bates.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Broncos send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 13. Might as well give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Unloads to the right. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense.
Nice job there by the QB on the zone read, because he's watching the D lineman, and he knows he has to keep the football, and then he right away takes it upfield to get some positive yards.
Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Gators decide to punt it away. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Plucks it out of the air. Knocked off his feet. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback.
There he goes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the middle. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by 4 over UMass. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Got his man quickly. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Gators are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Gators come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels.
Touchdown, Gator! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Defenders everywhere as he has stopped for a loss of 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He breaks a tackle. He is denied. Cannot get to the 1st down marker, and it's 4th down coming. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And that is no good. Really had a chance to stretch it out there, but I think they'll live with a 20-point lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw at St. Clair. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
In this situation of the game, it's so hard for the offense to throw it because you're trailing by a lot, so the defense knows you're throwing it. They've got all these extra DBs out there, little fast guys that can break on the football. The windows are so small to throw into it, and that's what happened on that last play. Nice job getting the INT.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep checking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them. Or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.